Yun. So once again, good morning. This will be our last meeting before the prelim exam. Because our prelim exam may be scheduled this coming week, right? Next week. So therefore, the coverage will be the DD1 or the operating system. Of course, the hardware about network and mobile devices, file management, software, and cloud computing. So this will be the coverage of your uh, prelim exam. Do you have any questions so far? The schedule of your prelim must be posted to your Orange app. But for laboratory, all laboratory exam must be given by your respective professor. Okay? So your professor will give you the schedule of your laboratory exam. Most commonly, laboratory exam is 1 week after the exam, the major exams or some lecture schedule, most commonly. Do you have any questions so far? Hello?
Wala po.
Okay, so andyan naman kayo, ibig sabihin. We may proceed to our recitation as what we did always. The 30 minutes is intended for, of course, with our questions and at the same time, recitation. So, as I mentioned earlier, our topic is about cloud computing and software. So, I just want to call in Valera. Valera, are you here? Valera? Prince John Valera? Hello? Wala si Valera, so absent. So how about Lan Samuel? Samuel Lan? Wala rin po si Lan Samuel. Ano nangyayari? Ba't wala sila? So, imamark kong absent ha. Marin K. Marin K?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, how do you understand software? What will be your understanding in your software?
Yes po. Yung software po sa pagkakaintindi ko is yung mga nilalaman po ng computers natin. Yung kung ano po yung nasa loob ng monitor natin, ganun po.
Can you give us an example?
Example po doon is yung mga Microsoft Word, yung mga ginagamit po natin na na naka-display po sa home screen po ng monitor natin.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Of
you
course,
po.
when we say software, it is a software programs enable us to produce documents in charts. It can solve complex equation, calculate rocket trajectory, make online purchases, edit digital movies, decode the human genome, and so on. And additionally, of course, lightweight apps can keep us on schedule, remind us of appointments, or help us find our way to locate when construction crews block and familiar path. Because software and apps keeps us productive and empowered. And of course, Miss K mentioned that we have a Microsoft Word, Microsoft Office, and different applications available. And this is what is a good example of a software. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. How about Francis Malanaw? Malyanaw, Francis. Francis. Francis Jasper. Naku, paano yan? If you don't have mic, you just type your answer. Okay? You just type your answer on the chat box. Your question is, how do you differentiate locally installed versus cloud-based software? How do you differentiate locally installed versus cloud-based software? Okay, you just type your answer. Differentiate locally installed versus cloud-based software. Is there somebody who want to volunteer?
Po.
Okay. Okay, Jerome, go ahead.
So for me, from the word itself, software, ibig sabihin ay locally installed po. It means from our computer itself. Then the cloud-based software are computer softwares po like Facebook or apps from Google Chrome. Yun po.
Okay. Or in some other sense, when we say locally installed software, this is correct, that is installed in our device and runs directly on that device. These programs are designed to work with a specific operating system and with hardware that meets certain minimum requirements. For cloud-based software, on the other hand, it runs on a dedicated server, not on your computer, and is designed to be accessed over the internet. And you will learn about cloud-based software with some other discussions. Thank you, Mr. Dominguez. Thank you. Okay. How about Lungkay Avel? Avel Lungkay? Brian. Brian. Okay, so this will be your question. How do you differentiate operating system app store to Windows Store? How do you differentiate operating system app stores to Windows Store? Hello? Meron ba gusto mag-volunteer?
Ako po.
Ay, si Jerome na naman. O sige, give chance to other mo na Jerome pag walang makaano ha. Thank
Sige
you.
po,
Sir,
sir.
ano po yung question, sir?
Ang question po, how do you differentiate operating system app stores to Windows Store?
Sir, the differentiate of the Windows App Store in the Windows App Store is the App Store in the Windows operating system is like the what do you mean this? Required on the PC. So parang sinasabi din, sir, kung yung mga nakalagay dun sa Windows App Store, yun yung mga compatible dun uh, sa computer. Like yung mga nilalaro ng mga bata sa Candy Crush. Kasi po sa Windows 10, meron na pong mga application like that. Yung mga Candy Crush, Bubble Saga, yung iba-iba po pong laro, yung kagaya ng Word, ganun. May mga nakalagay po sa Windows, sa operating App Store. Sa Windows App Store naman po, yun po yung uses ng account. Parang nangyari din po, may pagkakaparehas din po sila ng Windows operating App Store then sa Windows App Store. Yung sa Windows operating App Store, gumagamit din po ng account. Sa Windows App Store din po gumagamit ng account. Pero sa Windows App Store po, doon po tayo nagpe-pay ng bills doon sa ibang application na gusto nating ilagay na wala doon sa operating system App Store. Parang ganoon po, sir.
Okay, so thank you, John Chris. So,
Sir, pwede
it's
po mag-try.
correct. Actually, using application software in your system, you can also use apps that you obtain from an app store. So, app are small and lightweight programs, and they are generally optimized for use on a touch screen interface. Based on what John Chris mentioned, that an app store is a digital platform for distributing software, just like full-featured application program apps are written for a specific operating system such as iOS, Mac OS X, Windows, or Android. And for this reason, different platforms utilize different app store. An app for accessing the appropriate app store is usually built in to operating system. So for example, the Windows App Store is built into Windows 10, while the Mac App Store app is built on OS X version 10.6.6 or later. The Windows Store, of course, as what we mentioned, Windows 10 comes with built-in apps, including OneNote, Mail, Group Music, Music and TV, Photos, Cameras, Games, People, Maps, Calendars, Money, and Alarms. But you can get more at the Windows Store. Of course, in our Windows, you just simply click the Store icon in the taskbar to open the Store app and browse the store. Okay. So, next question para kung sino gusto mag-volunteer. what is Microsoft account?
So basic.
Volunteer. What is Microsoft
Ako lang.
account?
Pinakamadali yan. Microsoft account.
Ako pa, volunteer ho ako.
Sir, ako po, sir.
Sir, ako po. Sir.
Sir, ako po.
Tama ako, sir.
One.
Sir, nakamute kayo, sir.
Sir, nakamute po kayo.
Sorry. Jovin, go ahead.
Sir, ako po.
Yes, John Jovin, go ahead.
Sir, ano po, I decompose of an email address and password po.
So Microsoft account is an ID composed of an email and password.
Yes po.
So can you give us some details on how we'll be able to use that Microsoft account?
Sorry, sir, ano po ulit?
Can you give us some additional inputs on how we will be able to use Microsoft account, or what will be the advantage for having a Microsoft account?
Sir, ano po, magiging, ano po, mas secured po yung, ano nyo, yung Windows po, sir.
Okay. So a Microsoft account, as what Mr. Napay mentioned, that it is composed of an email address and a password. You use a Microsoft account to log in Microsoft website and services. Before, such as Hotmail, Xbox Live, Outlook.com, and OneDrive. A Microsoft account also gives you access to apps and games from the Windows Store and lets you see your setting and personal files across multiple Windows 10 devices. If you use an email addresses to sign in to Outlook.com, Hotmail, Windows 10 Mobile for Windows Phone 8, or Xbox Live, then you already have a Microsoft account. If not, then you can create a free Microsoft account. Okay?
Sir, nakamute po ulit kayo.
Sir, nakamute po kayo, sir.
Erica Jane, do you want to volunteer?
Ako sir, volunteer ako.
Okay, George Wu, go ahead. You just separate, of course, the discussion of how you'll be able to download and install in Android, and how you'll be able to download in installed in Apple or iPhone. Sige, go ahead.
Ano po question sir? Wala po yung ano niya.
How you will be able to download and install an application or an app into an Android device, and how you'll be able to download and install apps in your iPhone device.
So Android, yung sa Android, meron po silang ah tawag dun. Meron po silang sariling store which is Play Store para mag-download din ng sariling mga app. Tas yung sa Apple naman, meron naman silang tinatawag na Apple Store para pwede pag-download ng iba't ibang application. Kaso sa Apple Store, hindi sila nagpapa-download ng mga third application kagaya dun sa Chrome, sa mga ganun po, sir. Pero naman po sa Android Store, kahit pong third application na galing sa Chrome, pwede niyo po i-download mga APK.
Based on Miss Erica that on an iPhone device, you should have an iCloud account first to access apps on App Store. Actually, there are certain cases that once you have an account already in iPhone, you are still required to sometimes input your password before you download the application. This one, once it is downloaded, automatically installed in Apple. How about in Android? So once it installed automatically, once it downloaded, it's automatically possible to use in Android?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Next question, then volunteer. Maybe it's faster for us to do this rather than to call. But before I forgot, how will be able to recover and delete an application? For example, if we deleted the app now in Apple or in iPhone, or you deleted an app into your Android, so how will be able to recover?
Sir, ako po.
Sige, go ahead. Okay, Miss go ahead.
We're going to the assign to the window assign the field necessary and search for the app. Didn't tell when you click its detail page. The app will display the message on his wait lang pa. Mali po.
So, again,
Sir, ako po try.
okay, sige, go ahead.
Sir, para po makarecover sa pamagitan po ng iCloud backup po.
Yes, possibly. Francis mentioned that although there is no page to see recently deleted apps, you can find apps that you purchased but not downloaded on your iPhone by following the steps. So open the App Store app, then tap Today at the bottom of the screen. Or your photo in the upper right hand corner, then tap the purchase. Kasi totoo naman po yung sabi ni Erica na automatically ang iPhone kasi may backup yan sa cloud. Pero see to it na naka-on yung iyong iCloud backup. Kasi merong nagclose ng backup lalo kung marami na lamang masyado. Ganun ang ginagawa nila. Oh my God, papalyo yata yung boses ko.
Sir, additional po.
Okay, go ahead.
Sa Android naman po, kapag di ba may application ka po, tapos kapag may data ka sa phone mo, I mean yung mga files nung, halimbawa yung sa games, may files ka nun, kahit i-delete mo yung game, kapag dinownload mo ulit, parang mababalik ka dun sa dati mong account po, dun sa game mo. Tapos pwede rin kung meron po tayong tinatawag na Google Play Games po sa phone sa Android para kapag nawala po yung laro nyo or na-uninstall nyo, pwede nyo po nandun po yung nakasave na data sa mga laro nyo po.
Okay, thank you very much, Jerome. Now, is there somebody who wanted to give us an idea what is cloud computing? Cloud computing.
Ako po, sir.
Okay, Seth, go ahead.
Cloud computing is a phrase that is used today to refer to a number of different scenarios in which a computing resources, such as a storage location or software, is delivered as a service over the internet.
Okay, so cloud computing, as Mr. Seth mentioned, that cloud computing is a phrase that is used today to refer to a number of different scenarios in which a computing resource such as storage location or software is delivered as a service over the internet. Actually, historically, the internet has been represented in all manner of diagrams as a cloud. A cloud is a remote off in the distance somewhere and its contents are generally unknown. The word cloud today refers to almost any type of computing that takes place over the internet. Okay, volunteer. What are the three basic model for hosted services?
Sir,
Okay, Jimwell.
there are three basic models of hosted services. They are software and service, infrastructure and service, platform as a service, sir.
Can you give us the definition of these three?
Software as a service. This is the most commonly used model. SaaS is a software delivery model in which applications are hosted by a provider and make available to customers over network connection. Infrastructure as service. Virtualized computing resources such as server space, storage space, network connections, and pools of IP addresses can be leased and accessed as services. Platform as services. It includes the software and configurations required to create platform on which developers can create apps and platforms on which clients would access those apps.
Thank you very much, Jimwell. Okay, how about what are the benefits of cloud computing? Volunteer.
Ako, sir.
Okay, Jonas, go ahead.
Sir? Cloud computing provides several benefits for individual and organization like reduce hard costs, get latest version, 24/7 access, scalable storage capacity, local access to user files, built-in backup, and high security.
Can you elaborate us? Iho? Can you elaborate more about reduce hardware costs? How? The latest version? How? 24/7 access? Can you give us a on how we'll be able to, your classmate understand all those benefits?
Yes.
Or volunteer? Do you want to give us more info on how your classmate be able to understand that benefits?
Sir, try lang po.
Okay, sige, try. Okay. Sige, try. Okay. Sino na magta-try? Okay. Volunteer daw si San Pedro. Okay, go ahead, San Pedro.
Sir, yung yung benefits po nun is reduced hardware cost. Parang mas hindi mo na kailangan ng mas mahal na ma-purchase dun sa ano mo, sa hardware. And then yung latest version, parang automatically na nag-update yung latest version nun. And then 24/7 access, kahit any time of the day, pwede mong i-access yung cloud. And then scalable storage capacity. Parang yung capacity ng storage niya, sir, is malaki and mas marami kang mailalagay na mga documents or files. Built-in backup, parang ayun, sabi po nila, it's automatic na nasi-save yung mga documents mo kahit na mawala man dun sa isang pinaglagyan mo, meron ka pa ring backup. And then high security. Parang ano, sir, tawag doon, secured yung mga documents mo at hindi madaling ma-access ng iba. Ganun po, sir.
Okay, thank you. So to add on, of course, she was correct that for us, in order to use hosted services, you need an internet connection, no, and a browser for us to reduce the hardware costs. Okay. Then, of course, as what she mentioned, that automatically update into a latest version. Okay, and so on. Actually, we have desktop apps, we have browser apps, we have tablet apps, and smartphone apps. Okay? So, specifically, when we say desktop apps, present the user interface within an application window and generally provide the most complete feature set. The browser apps is present the user interface inside of browser window and may include a little less functionality than the desktop version of the app. And usually, this provide enough functionality to keep users productive. The tablet apps present the user interface inside an environment designed to harness the feature of the tablet. Of course, common tablets are touchscreen, no? Interface and fairly large screen size. You would probably access a service through a tablet app to check on information and to make quick, small modification. For the smartphone apps, present the user interface inside a relatively small app window. So it means to say that the interface is streamlined and scaled down to offer the most important features. And of course, class, in most cases, once you sign in through an app, the app will remember your sign-in information, making it faster and easier to access the service the next time. Okay, volunteer. How about cloud accounts? Can you discuss with us what is cloud accounts? Volunteer. Okay, go ahead, John.
Sir. Hello.
John.
John. Wow.
Kobe Lastimosa.
Kobe po, sir. Tawag dito, sir, ang cloud account po, sir, parang siyang tawag dito, pang lang siya sa cloud, mapa-software man, mapa-web apps, mapa-storage space, ganun. Basta siya, associated siya sa cloud. Yun.
Okay.
Hello? Hello? Tama ba? Naglag ata ako. Hello?
Okay, so it means to say that we need to remember that in cloud computing, resources and services are hosted off-site and they are hosted in the cloud. Most commonly, on a server somewhere on the internet. In order for us to access these hosted resources and services, you need an internet connection and a cloud account. A cloud-related services like software, web apps, and storage space are associated with a particular cloud account. So for example, a Google account includes Gmail, storage space on a Google Drive, and access to Google web apps such as Maps, Calendar, YouTube, Google Play Store, Google Hangouts, Google Classroom, and others. Na? Additionally, of course, you can connect several devices to your account and download and install the associated apps onto those devices. And you can also share files among all your devices using your cloud account. And of course, you must create a cloud account before you can use cloud technology. As what we mentioned earlier by one of our student or your classmate, that you need to create an account first, a cloud account first, especially in iPhone. Once you sign into your account, you can access the services and file associated with it. And we need to take note that most hosting provides offer both consumer and business grade hosting solution in many cases. Consumer solutions are offered free of charge, while consumer accounts generally provide the same basic features regardless of the provider. So what are those? What are those services? Cloud storage space, apps to connect multiple devices to your account, like as what I have here. No, I have only one cloud out home, but I can connect many devices. Apps to keep all your devices synchronized, provision of offline access, ability to share files through web links, ability to upload and download files to your storage location, and at the same time, automatic backup features, automatic photo and video uploading pictures, web apps to work with documents and folders, and ability to collaborate on files. And it's too easy naman, of course, for us to access your cloud drive. Maybe somebody, you have a Gmail account already. So in a Gmail, if you open already your Gmail account, you will be able to see a lot of Google apps, no, at the right side, upper right side, no. If you open your Gmail account, you will be able to see an apps, no, specifically for Gmail, like as I mentioned earlier, the calendar, no, the Google Chrome or the Google Classroom, I mean, Google Meet, and others. No, you will be able to see all those applications. In uploading a content, it's too easy for us. Sometimes you just simply click then drag, or you just upload. No? In Microsoft, for example, your professor instructed you to create a Microsoft Word application, but you don't have Microsoft software. No? If you have a Gmail account, you are allowed to use an app available in Gmail. No? I will show you. I will share it to you. Especially if you don't have a Microsoft Office applications available, no? Wait. Of course, what you're going to do first is to okay. What you're going to do first is to log in into your Gmail account. If you don't have Gmail account, what you're going to do is to create a Gmail account first. So you need to supply your password. Wait, I have a long password. For security reason, we need to create at least 8 or more combination of letters and characters or alphanumeric as your password to secure your So as you can see here, how many characters I had in my password. Ba? For security reason. Because honestly speaking, I could able to open and it's too easy for us to get the passcode, no? Or password of minimal number of alpha of characters, no? So as what we have here, as you can see here, we have here the Google Apps. Okay? Once you open your Gmail account, we have a Google Apps here. You just simply click. Then we have an available application here. So as you can see here, we have Docs. Ay, by the way, nakikita nyo po ba?
Yes po, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes po.
Okay, so as you can see here, we have Docs. Once we open the Docs, it's synonymously the same actually with Microsoft Word. No? We have a blank, a resume or resume choral, experiment, project proposal, and so on and so forth. Okay? So for example, you don't have Microsoft Word. Open the blank. Then as you can see here, you will be able to type to encode the information. How you'll be able to save? Click mo lang po itong dito sa right side. Halimbawa, activity 4. Yan. So once na-click mo sa labas, automatic naka-ano yun doon. Tapos magka-type ka na, for example here, you just simply type who am I? Same with Microsoft Word. You just highlight, then center. You have a size here, for example. Almost all of the tools is also available in this app. Ang kagandahan pa nito, as you can see here, ito po, ayun, see document status. Yan, makikita nyo po dito. Automatic po yung save sa inyong Google Drive. Okay? Now, how about the Google Drive doc? Okay? So, click mo rin yung apps. Yung inyong ibang files dito ilagay. Click nyo lang po itong Google Drive natin, yung drive dito. Pagka-click nyo po, ayan. Yan po ang pinaka-USB ng inyong Gmail. Pwede kayo mag-save dyan ng inyong mga files. Naku, nakita nyo, nandyan yung prelim exam. Ayan, nakasave na yung prelim exam nyo dyan, no? Sa Gmail ko. Pwede nyo gawin. Ay, kanina nag-type tayo ng ating activity 4. Napansin nyo, nandyan na agad nakasave sa ating Google Drive. Anong gagawin lang? Open Gmail. I-click nyo lang po yung Google Apps. Andyan na po yung Google Drive. Pwede kayo mag-save ng inyong files dyan. Kaya lang may limit lang yan. 15 GB. Kapag more than 15 GB na yung file ninyo, kailangan nyo na magbayad. Yes, yes, it's correct. Okay? And of course, it's just not only docs. Docs equivalent for Microsoft Word, Sheets equivalent for Microsoft Excel, Slides equivalent for PowerPoint, and others. Now, yung tatlo yung common. If you have a Google Suite account, kasi ako Gmail regular lang. Kapag may G Suite account, mas marami pang application ang available dyan. Okay? So, stop share. Now, of course, in a cloud, we could able to share the cloud files, right? You just simply click and share the link. Na? If we're going to share, for example, the Google Drive files, you can edit, you can comment, or you can create a new one file. Yun yung advantage kapag naka-Google Drive. If we have Google Drive for Gmail account, we could also able to create a Microsoft OneDrive. Cloud storage on OneDrive for Microsoft. Is there somebody who want to share with us what is Microsoft OneDrive? Volunteer? Okay, based on John, Microsoft OneDrive or OneDrive is a cloud storage location as well as a site that provides built-in online office web apps, which you can use to create, edit, share, and collaborate on documents. You will use the cloud storage and productivity apps. So kung ang Google Drive ay mayroong apps, mayroon din po ang OneDrive. OneDrive is Microsoft. Google Drive, of course, is from your Gmail. How about iCloud? O volunteer. How about iCloud?
Sir, ano ata? Ay
Okay,
naman yung
sige.
yun naman po ata yung sa sa iPhone po. Para ngayon yung pinaka storage din po niya tas mga backup din po. Ayun po sa tingin ko.
Yes. The iCloud hosted by Apple naman, iCloud is integrated with iTunes and other app services that are linked to your Apple ID. Okay? iCloud connects you in all your app devices like iPad, iPhone, iPad na touch, and your Mac and services. Advanced sharing features allow you to share photos, videos, documents in iTunes Store, App Store, and iBook Store purchases. When you set up iCloud on your iOS devices and your Mac, you always have the latest version of your important documents, photos, notes, and contacts on whatever devices you're using. Of course, we have also iCloud for Windows. Okay? So, if your own iOS devices but use a Windows PC, you can download and install the iCloud for Windows app on your PC, which will create folders that will sync with your iOS devices. And your photos, videos, mail, files, and bookmarks will be accessible of all your devices. How about Dropbox?
Ako po.
Okay, go ahead. Dropbox.
Yung Dropbox po, similar lang siya sa iCloud tsaka sa OneDrive po.
Ang Dropbox, of course, is created or hosted by Dropbox Incorporated. Okay? So, a Dropbox is popular cloud storage provider. As with the other types of cloud storage, you can store any type of file you want in Dropbox. Again, same lang naman yon. May limit siya ng size, ng capacity, pero kapag malaki na, kailangan mo na mag-avail ng license nila para madagdagan yung cloud storage capacity. So, of course, we have learning management system like Orange App. And maybe some professor using Google Classroom. Okay? So, in a learning management system, it is a software application designed to deliver electronic training courses, track student progress, and generate performance reports. It is essentially an engine that powers e-learning. Okay? So, an LMS lets you create content and organize it into courses, deliver the contents online, enrolled students, and monitor, assess student performance. Sabi ko nga kanina, katulad ng Orange App, is a good example of a learning management system. The most common implementation of LMS includes server content or component and user interface component. How about customer relation management software or the CRM management software? O sige, volunteer San Pedro, go ahead.
Hello, sir. Customer relationship management, or CRM, is the practice of managing and analyzing interactions with customers and to improve business relationship with customers, thereby increasing customer retention and helping to drive sales growth.
Okay. Thank you. The most popular CRM application vendors at present is the Salesforce.com, Oracle, and Workfront. Yan yung mga ano ngayon. Who uses CRM software? Of course, any business with a sales team, marketing team, a business that generates quotes or invoices. Okay? They are the one who uses the CRM. What are the benefits of CRM? Increased efficiency, better use of customer data, collaboration, and a better customer experience. How about mobile notifications? How do you understand mobile notifications? Volunteer.
Sir, ako sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Sir, yun yung ano, nagpa-pop up sa ano natin sa cellphone. Yung ano, halimbawa, mga news, mga laro natin sa ano, sa cellphone. Yun sir.
Okay. So for example, if your iPhone or your cell phone or your smartphones are online and you are now playing your games, now for example, ML, there are somebody who send you a message in your Facebook, then there are certain notifications, now even email and others. Because notifications are updates about certain types of activity, including posting by our friends on social networks, new instant messages we have received, new email messages hitting our inbox, or reminders for upcoming meetings we have scheduled on our calendars. And of course, many mobile apps are configured by default to notify you when there is an activity. Okay? So I think that this will be our discussion for today. Don't forget, we have a quiz next week. Our quiz next week covered 5 and 6. Then I will reschedule our prelim exam. Makinig ha. Next week, instead of our prelim, that is quiz number 3. Video 5 and 6. Then our prelim will be on September 30. Same time, 8 to 9. Next week, September 23, that is a quiz. Okay? Ang quiz natin, 5 and 6. Quiz number 3. Then, ang sunod, ang ating prelim, ma-adjust ng September 30, 8 to 9 a.m. pa rin. During your asynchronous time. Later, I will posting the Microsoft Word activity, activity 1 to 7, ay activity 1 ng buong Microsoft Word. Isasubmit nyo na lang sa akin into Microsoft Word format or into a Google Drive or Windows Drive or OneDrive or Dropbox. It's up to you. Para magamit lang natin yung Google Drive kung mayroon kayo or OneDrive. Anong gagawin nyo? Link lang isisend nyo sa akin, nandun yung inyong mga files na ginawa sa Microsoft Word. Clear po ba?
Yes po.
So, kayo kadalasan may Gmail account, pwedeng Gmail. Next week, Wednesday, quiz po ninyo yon, no? Yung Thursday, wala tayong klase nun. Wala tayong synchronous. Kasi exam week, bibigyan kayo ng chance sa makapag-review sa ibang subject. Ang magiging exam natin ay Wednesday, September 30. Ang coverage, of course, video presentation 1 up to 6 plus DOS command plus Microsoft Word. Ang coverage. Clear na po tayo? May question? Actually, World City Colleges allow you to take prelim exam even you were not able to pay your tuition fee for this month. Kaya lang, alam nyo naman may penalty kapag hindi nakabayad. Pero Pag sinabi ng prof, di ka pwede mag-exam, walang permit. Sabi po ng din namin pwede, provided, ayun, makikita nyo lang yung grades nyo ng prelim kapag kayo po ay nakabayad. Pero pwedeng mag-take ng prelim. Para maiwasan siyempre ang penalty ng tuition fee, pwedeng magbayad on time. Okay? So our quiz is Wednesday, 8 to 9. We don't have class on Thursday because I will give you time to review other subject. Then our exam will be next Wednesday, September 30 for prelim. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
po, sir.
Sir.
Sige, labas muna lahat para sa picture, para sa attendance.
Hello, sir.
Ay, sorry. You need to
Yeah,
kindly turn on your camera for a picture for us to have a proof that you were present this day.
Okay, sir.
Excuse me, Miss Yusef, don't forget to review presentation 1 to 6 because this will be the coverage of our prelim exam. Our prelim exam will be scheduled on September 30. For you.
Wait. The prelim exam when? What's the day for the prelim exam?
Our exam is September 30. For you to have a more time to review your major subjects.
Okay.
The coverage is of course from active video 1 to 6 plus our Microsoft Word commands.
Okay.
Yes, then some this operating system.
Okay, because today is first time to me from join that class. Because before I have like some class same time. So today I find your class. So like that. I'm also new student in WCC because I'm transfer and I'm new. I don't know anybody ask like that.
See.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's okay. So when the midterm exam when? It's October, yeah? 20 October?
30.
30, okay.
September 30.
Okay, September 30. Okay.
Still, we are still using Orange app because I think that only limited faculty who give exam during that week. So maybe we were not able to encounter problem, no? Since that's why I was not able to give you an exam next week because majority of the faculty using Orange app and Google Classroom for the exam or Google Form. So for us not to add some traffic for the Orange app, we transferred our schedule to right after a week.
Okay. So every this day they have the class 8 to 9, yeah?
Wednesday actually is asynchronous.
Wednesday.
Yeah,
Okay.
Wednesday 8 to 9. What you're going to do, of course, is to answer all our quizzes if we have quiz. And of course, this will be the time for you to read and to watch the video.
Okay.
Every Wednesday, 8 to 10 actually.
Okay, sir.
Thursday is our synchronous class. That's why every Thursday we have class, 8 to 9.
Thursday, what time? Thursday?
Pardon?
Thursday, the class what time?
Yeah, Thursday today, 8 to 9 for synchronous.
Okay.
For video
So
conferencing.
Even Wednesday, 8 to 9?
Wednesday, 8 to 10 is asynchronous.
Okay. 8 to 10. Okay, sir.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, again, class, don't forget that during quizzes, actually, I'll give a special quiz. Last time, we have an exam 8 to 9 on Wednesday. Then I'll give you an special exam Wednesday 3 p.m. on our quiz number 1. In quiz number 2, I'll give you 8 to 9 Wednesday exam quiz. Then I'll give an special exam at 6 p.m. That's why,
Okay.
class, it's too hard for me to create an exam.
Exactly. Yes,
I'll do
sir.
it for
Yeah.
you. So for those who missed the exam, I'm sorry. Because I'll give it
Okay.
already.
Okay.
Okay?
So,
So it
okay,
means to say
sir.
that this coming Wednesday, you have quiz number 3. I'll give you a 8 to 9 schedule. Then I'll give a special exam at 3 p.m. or 6 p.m.
3 or 6?
Either
Okay.
8 to 9 a.m. or you may take a special exam 3 p.m. or 6 p.m.
Okay.
depending on the Orange app schedule.
It's okay, sir.
Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Good luck to your exam next week.
Okay. Same
Class,
the time next week, yeah?
better
The
for you to
exam
review in
same the time
advance.
next week.
Excuse me, yes?
I mean the prelim exam next week, same the time for the class.
Yes. Next week, actually, is
Okay,
the
sir.
major exam. I think from 22 to 26 is the major prelim exam of all subjects,
Okay.
of all courses. But in
Okay.
IT era, we
Okay.
reschedule our major exam next week.
Okay, because my course is MedTech, medical technology.
Yes, IT era. Medical
Oh,
technology exam,
okay.
I think
Yeah.
there are certain schedule posted in your Orange app.
But I can't take it with medical technology because I have same that time I have other class. So like that I'm taking here. I think IT or I don't know with the group. Sorry. Just
Actually,
because
I will
the
posting,
president.
yes, I will posting all activity or our instruction to our Orange app at the same time in our FB group. Are you a member of our
Okay.
FB group?
No. No.
Wait. I will post the link in our chat box.
You mean the website WCC from the school or the other group?
No, our group.
Oh, okay. No, I don't know. I don't have any group.
Oh, this one. I posted it already to our chat box. So you just click,
Okay.
then I will add you. Then for your major
Okay.
exam, kindly communicate with your dean.
Okay.
For your major subjects, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you everyone. God
Okay.
bless.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yes, Jasper. Okay, so thank you. Bye-bye. IT, see you later by 2 p.m. ba tayo? 2 p.m. IT for programming, see you later.
Opo.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, sir. Ingat po,
Bye,
sir.
sir. Thank you po.
Thank you, sir.
Salamat.
Thank you po.
sir.
Bye-bye, sir.
Bye.
kami Amen.
Bye, sir. Bye-bye.
Alam ko yung gamot.
Bye-bye. Bye, sir.